Robbbie knows everything. Tad knows everyone. Dingo is here too. They're here to make love to you. Your ears at least. This is the Dingo Weekly. This is the Dingo Weekly. This is the Dingo Weekly. This is the Dingo Weekly.
And we are live.
Here we are.
We are here.
Again.
We're here again. We're excited to be here. You guys excited?
Always. Mostly. Probably.
Always, mostly, probably. Great sentiment.
That's good enough.
Welcome. Yeah, it's good. It's good enough. That's what we're aiming for. Good enough. Let's get a pass. Passing grade. Welcome to the Dingo Weekly podcast. I am your co-host, Robbbie, with my great friends, Tad and Dingo. And
hello. Hi.
Hello. We're just shooting the shit a little bit.
Shit is shooting.
My shit feels shot in a good way.
When you say shooting the shit, is that you're shooting at shit or you're shooting with shit?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. We need to look into this. Need to is a strong word. I'd be interested to know who's shot shit and why are you shooting at it? Is that what's happening? Define shoot.
Or like a shit gun.
Yeah, like am I shooting at the shit or am I like shooting shit out of my ass?
Or with like a t-shirt gun.
A t-shirt cannon, shit cannon in a stadium full of people just begging for that shit. Give it to me, shoot it at me. I want the shit.
I just thought of a great idea to return the poop that my neighbor's dog keeps leaving on my front yard.
Oh, they keep using my trash can. I keep every trash day when it's time to bring the can up after they empty it. Someone walks their dog and puts a turd in there after they empty it.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, why is that acceptable?
And I always see unacceptable. Fury. I don't know who's doing it. I'm sure I could look at the cameras. I'm too lazy to care, but I don't like it. Keep your shit out of my can. Go get your own can.
You need a poop gun.
I need a poop gun for
shooting the shit.
For shooting shit at people who are trying to shoot their shit in my shit. Keep your shit out my shit or I'll shoot your shit.
And you can say that. You can say, let's shoot the shit and then blast them.
Blast them. Just shoot them. Oh, man. So anyways.
What are we supposed to be talking about?
So much shit talk.
Shit talk.
I think today I wanted to get into a little bit about no more shit talk. Yeah, we'll shit talk a little more. We're going to shit talk ourselves a little bit because I want to talk about men versus women. I think, first of all, women are better just in most ways. So there's some shit talk against men. Men, go fuck yourselves. You know what you did. You're not.
That's not true. I never know what I did.
No.
Never have a clue.
I don't know what I did either. That's a good point. Men, I am sorry because you don't know what you did. Well, some of you know what you did. You did that and you shouldn't have done it. But the other ones like us here, I don't know what I did, but that's also the problem. You need to understand why we're doing what we do. So yeah, what do you guys feel? Men or women? What's better? What do you like better?
I'm gonna lean and agree with you that women are in fact better, the better gender.
They are the better gender. Expand on that. What makes them better?
Well, I'll look at it like a garden.
Ooh,
everything comes back to gardening with me.
I love that.
It's super easy to plant the seeds. That's the easiest part. The hard part comes in when you got to take care of the plants, tending the garden.
You got to tend your garden.
And that's where women come in. I can plant the seed all day. I can't grow the plant. You get me? So you could say that none of this would be possible without the seed. You need the seed.
This is an intricate metaphor.
Yeah, I'm going to get all up in there with my trowel. I need the seed. Don't shit on the seed. No shit talk on the seed.
Never shit talk the seed.
I mean, the seed is important, but so is the soil.
It's all about the soil. That's what makes wine so great.
So women are dirt. Soil. Women are the dirt in this metaphor, correct?
Well, think of them like growing grapes to make wine, fine wine. The soil is very important. The soil can determine how those grapes grow, but aren't they the grapes to become that fine wine, or are they the soil? Or are we the soil to nurture them? No, they're definitely more nurturing. I don't know. This metaphor isn't doing it for me.
Sorry.
It's okay. You tried. You didn't do a good job, but you tried. No, I'm just kidding.
You called women dirt.
You called them dirt, and that was pretty shit. You're like, women are better because they're dirt. No, I'm picking up what you're putting down. The sentiment is there, but women are more complex in a good way. I feel like I am a simpleton. You know, I'm a one track mind, or sometimes a no track mind. You ever just sit there with nothing on your mind and you're just completely content?
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
That's what I do here.
I'm either talking about what I'm talking about, like I'm focused on this sentence right now and zero else. And when I'm not talking, I'm just sitting there and nothing's happening. And my wife, she'll be like, I got 1,000 things going on. I'm thinking of everything at once. And I'm like, no, that's too much. I don't want to think about anything. I barely want to think about the one thing. So when I don't have to think about anything, I'm just cool. Clear it out, empty head.
Well, they can't wrap their mind around it either. If they ever ask you what you're thinking about and you say nothing, not acceptable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting.
But really, it's just empty up here. It's just circus music all day.
It really is. It really is. I don't know how else to explain it. Like nothing's going on. I'm not like worrying about things. I'm not focusing on things or just keeping like a bunch of things in my mind that are driving me insane. Like, no, I'd rather just be like nothing.
It's just that little monkey with the cymbals just clanking in your head.
It's just clanking.
Yeah, my neighbor is having a tree removed from his yard. And this morning, I just stood at the window and watched for like 40 minutes. I didn't move.
Oh, that sounds so pleasant.
It was great. I didn't have to think about anything. I just stood there with my coffee and watched them chop branches.
That sounds so cathartic.
Yeah.
And I don't think my wife could do that. I love her, but I feel like it's just one of those like, all right, cool. Like, no, this is nice. Take it in. She's like, I got things to do. Like, they're not as simple. They're way more complex, in my opinion, which is not a bad thing.
So does that equal better?
I think it's impressive.
I think it's great that we could just be.
I would say better because they're more capable. I think it's great for my own self, you know, my mental health, let's say, to be so one track or zero track of a mind. However, I think it's way more impressive to be able to juggle all of these thoughts at once. Like she takes care of the whole house. She takes care of everything. She's always thinking ahead. She's got the foresight to do everything that I don't even think about it. I don't anticipate like she anticipates. She has that ability to just always know what's going to happen. Always knows what needs to be done. And it's so impressive. And I feel like I couldn't do that. If she was gone, our house would just be ruined. Our kids would, I'd try, but they would not be getting the same treatment they're getting now.
No, I agree.
They're getting all their clothes picked. Like, no, pick out your clothes.
There would not be clean clothes if I was in charge.
No.
No, we would probably all die.
Yeah. And it's not that I'm that she's there to like take care of, clean everything and whatever. That's not what I'm saying is that she's the maid or whatever. Like it's more than that. It's deeper. It's like knowing what you want and what you need. Not just me, but everyone in the house, the kids, me, the dog, like everyone. She takes care of us and anticipates our needs. It's not just about cleaning and laundry, you know, it's like, it's having that foresight to take care of a household. It feels like she's running a business. Honestly, I want to start a business and just put her in charge of it. And then I'll do like operations, but she'll manage things. I feel like she needs to be the CEO of whatever company I'm starting.
But all that sounds terrible.
Doing it, or
like, do you want to be in that brain, the women's brain, where it's just constantly going and it's nonstop and you can't sleep? And I don't know, that sounds awful to me.
well, sure, it sounds awful, and that's. I mean, I don't know if I'm actively keeping less things on my mind, but I find it impressive. I don't think I could do it if I actively tried to.
It's impressive.
It's impressive, and that's what makes it better.
I believe the question you posed is it better? Because I think it's also impressive to keep your mind entirely clear all day.
Well, this is a general what's better, men or women, and if I'm saying that women are more impressive than men because they have better capabilities, then I would say women are. And maybe it's not that being a woman is better, and we can definitely make that argument. Being a man is significantly better, especially if you're a straight white man.
Oh, it's so good.
It's just how it is. I mean,
this is the bee's knees.
It's so good. It's so good. I would never give it up for, yeah.
Yeah. Anyone out there, if you have the chance to try it, you should do it. Be a straight white man at least once in your life.
If you could choose,
highly recommend.
Straight white man, that's the choice. You're going to have a good time. And it doesn't matter when. Straight white man is what you want to be, no matter when or where.
Yeah. Buy some flannels.
It's unfortunate, but it's true.
Well, maybe not in like Somalia. Either way.
No, but here you can buy flannels and drink craft beers and start podcasts. It's great. It's easy.
Yeah, exactly that. So being a man, sure, I will concede that fact. Being a man, especially a straight white man, is great. But that doesn't mean men are better. That just means we're privileged. We got it easy. We suck. Men are the worst.
Men are the worst.
I just feel like I see women having to deal with
men in the real world. Men they don't know. Everyone is a threat, potentially. Like that's how my wife would go out if she went on the subway right now. Yeah, everyone's a potential threat. I'm 6'4". I'm a big guy. You know, I don't feel threatened. I never feel that. That's just not something that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. But most women, I mean, it's a thing. You got to be cognizant, and it's because men are the worst.
Yeah, but to be fair, the subway's like the Wild West. Subways are the worst.
All right, maybe a bad example, but even not just the subway. Walking late at night, anywhere.
The library.
You know, there are homeless people at the library trying to make Reddit accounts and probably doing other things there. I'd be concerned as a woman, depending on the library.
No, I mean, just stay out of the self-help section.
Yeah. You're on Reddit, dude. You're doing it. Stay away from my wife. But they make an environment for women that is just so not cool. It's not cool. They live aware of their surroundings, an awareness that I don't even have to think about. And that sucks.
They would choose the bear. Like that says something, you know, you're walking in the forest.
I mean, honestly, I would choose the bear too, rather than some guy who probably wants to talk and shit. Fuck off. Give me the bear.
Depends what kind of bear.
I feel like I could cuddle up on a bear. I would not handle myself well because I want to cuddle it, and the bear would be like, "I'm just gonna eat you." I don't put me in a room with a bear. I'll die.
You're not gonna want to cuddle it. You talk about a shit gun. You'll be filling your pants.
I'm gonna be shooting the shit in my pants.
You're not gonna be thinking about cuddling. You're gonna be shooting the shit with that bear.
I feel like a bear could be really cuddly though. Like if it knew you, like if you were friends, if it
was dead, you could cuddle it.
If you're RFK Jr.
Oh yeah, loaded in the back of the Subaru.
Oh God, you think he cuddles his severed animal heads?
Yeah.
And this is why women should be afraid. People like RFK Jr. out here collecting severed animal heads, and you just got to live in that world pretending like that's normal.
Okay, but that's one. You got like Mr. Rogers, you got Bob Ross, you got all these great guys. I mean, granted, I did only name dead ones, but
There's great guys. Okay, yes.
they're not around anymore.
Yeah, name one alive great guy other than Keanu Reeves.
Tad.
Keanu. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Tom Hanks is pretty good. He's a good guy.
Seems like it.
How about someone who's not an actor? Who gives a shit about actors? How about someone who can make a fucking difference in the world? Who's a genuinely good person who could do something good? That's a guy.
Keanu Reeves.
No actors. To be fair, I don't know if he is acting in those movies, though.
I want to say someone like a Mark Cuban type. He's got his like costplusdrugs.com. But I've also read that like they only have so many drugs and it's really not making that big of an impact. I don't know.
He's also a billionaire, so you know he screwed someone over at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also really ruining the Mavericks, those guys. So, kind of shitty.
Shitty guy. Another shitty guy. I'm just kidding, Mark Cubes. Please come on our podcast.
Yeah. Come shoot the shit with us
Come shoot our shit.
Shoot your shit.
and bring some cost plus drugs.
But honestly, like who is a man who has the ability to do something and just isn't delivering? Men are shitty, man. No one's doing anything for the greater good. Everyone just has their rocket ships, jerking off their giant penis-shaped rockets, and we're electing idiot straight white men to run our country into the ground. And we just couldn't stomach a woman. You know she's so much more qualified. And I'm not trying to get too into politics right now, but like this is just another example. Like people can't stomach the thought of women. And it's disgusting. Like, bro, they're better than you. And it's not even just men that think that. Women hate women. I feel like women hate women more than men hate women.
Oh, that's true.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Makes you wonder if there's more people with mommy issues than daddy issues, right? Does that make sense? Is that why?
maybe because the guys tend to have mommy issues, right? And the girls have the daddy issues. I feel it's all about kind of like this population growth a bit and having so many more incels.
Yeah, what's that all about? That's booming now.
I think these young men are not finding women or not becoming attractive potential suitors in whatever way. It's turning them into incels and it's sending them to right-wing forums that are turning them against women. It's gross. I think that's part of the problem. Young men who are turning into incels.
I'm totally distracted. I was Googling for a list of great living men. You want to know what I found?
There's not a great man alive that's not Keanu Reeves.
Oh, yeah? You know what the internet told me?
What'd you find? What does the internet say?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. There's no one.
I believe you.
Oh, you want to hear what Esquire has to say? Who is the scientifically proven greatest man alive?
Keanu Reeves.
Bill Gates.
All right. I'm going to give you the category, and you're going to tell me who it is in that category. You're going to take a guess, okay? This will be fun, and we'll get them all wrong.
All right. We'll definitely get them all wrong.
Sports.
Oh, I know. Colin Kaepernick.
No.
Jack Nicklaus.
Is it LeBron?
I don't think I like this list at all.
What do they do? Is this based off of their accomplishments in social aspects?
I think they're taking that into account way too heavily, because I would not say Tiger Woods is the greatest man alive in the sports category.
Ooh.
You know, the whole like infidelity and stuff is probably not.
Is this about their sports accomplishments?
Does he do a lot of work for the people?
It doesn't actually say. It's scientifically proven using Garth Sundam's equation. Who the fuck is that? We need to know the equation before we can give any weight to this. This is Esquire.
I don't care for their equation. I don't understand what best means in this context. Are you the best athlete or are you the best male person in athletics?
I think I found the problem. Published October 7th, 2008.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
There it is.
Yep.
Spoiler alert, some of these people actually suck.
Yeah, wait till a follow-up article by by Esquire, they are not going to see Tiger Woods quite as favorably as they do then.
No, I got to message Garth Sundum. Garth, if you're listening, you might want to edit.
Yeah, you're going to need an update. Things have changed since 08.
I do agree with Daniel Day-Lewis on this list. I like him.
Just another actor.
It's just all actors, but they could be acting. They could be shitty.
Actors aren't real people. They're real people, but like they're not the whole Hollywood of it. They're just glorified celebrities. Like, I'm not saying like a business person, someone type like Mark Cuban isn't at a celebrity status, but it's not based off of like, I don't know, their acting or sports or, like your physical accomplishments is one thing, but like, what are you doing for the world is what I'm looking for,
Hitting golf balls real far.
Like if Keanu is out there like running all these charities, and I think he does do some sort of charitable stuff, but that's what I'm looking for. More, who's a charitable male person in the world who's still alive, who actually tries to do stuff. And I was going to say someone like Bill Gates, but he's also super controversial.
Very.
Because of right-wing media thinking that they're putting brain chips in you, while Elon Musk is literally putting brain chips in people.
Well, it says Warren Buffett is the most charitable man in the world.
Yeah, there you go. I believe it, because when you have that much money, it's a tax write-off for them too. So it's like, is it real? Does he really care? Or is it all a tax write-off?
Yeah, I don't feel good about it either. Elton John.
What's he doing?
Donated millions of dollars to the Elton John's Aid Foundation. He started his own foundation. I mean, I'm sure it's a tax write-off, but
For himself?
For his own AIDS?
To help all Elton Johns out there. Well, he is going blind.
From AIDS?
So he's going to need help there. Not from AIDS. I don't believe he has AIDS.
Will that make him a better piano player?
It worked for Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles.
Yeah, I think statistically, yeah, there's precedence there.
Forget straight white male. It seems like gay white blind male might be the hot new thing.
Stevie Wonder is black.
Yeah, but...
And straight.
That's old news. Elton John going blind is new news.
But does that make him better?
Yep. Chance the Rapper's on here too. What's he all about?
He really supports Chicago. He's real deep in his hometown.
Yeah, he gives back a lot.
He does give back. I appreciate that.
That's cool. All right. So that's one.
But this is what I want to talk about though. I can think off the top of my head. Like, you look at Jeff Bezos, and he split from, I can't remember his ex-wife's name. Start with an M, maybe. It doesn't matter.
Mackenzie Scott.
That's it. And
she's on this list. That's how I know.
She got half of his fortune, and she's just giving it all away. That's so noble. He would never do that.
Yeah, but isn't she worth more now than then? She's making so much money that she's just regenerating it.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're regenerating money that you're giving away and making more to keep giving. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I guess as long as she's still giving it, then that is great.
Right? So why can't other rich white men, assholes, do the same shit? They don't care. They don't care about anyone but themselves. I mean, this whole, if you want to call it a space race, trying to get to Mars and be, this all feels like a personal thing. They don't care about humanity. I don't think so. It's all selfish. And all these men are running the world into the ground. And it's time for women to step up. Not to step up, for us to allow women to step up. And they should be running shit, in my opinion.
I agree. Men are definitely more selfish.
Yeah.
Where women tend to be more selfless, thinking of others. It's that mothering side of them.
I like that. The nurturing side of women. It's so comforting. They have empathy, usually. Hey, everyone is different. Let's not blanket say everyone is like this. There's terrible women out there too. I'm not.
Oh, there's terrible women.
Yeah, every once in a while you get one of those ladies that drown their kids in a bathtub and stuff.
Ooh, people are... That's not even just a men and women thing. That's just a terrible human being thing. But yes, there's terrible people regardless of gender. But overall, I would say women should be running shit. They have empathy. They can juggle multiple things at once. They can see how one thing would affect another thing. could affect another thing. You know, they can see that butterfly effect that I'm not playing that 3D chess. I'm not seeing 10 moves ahead. I barely plan what I'm doing tomorrow, let alone next week. My wife's already planned next month.
I mean, I barely plan what I'm going to do in 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Stuff just kind of happens. And
Yeah, I've forgotten what day of the week it is 3 times already.
What day is it?
It's Wednesday.
It's Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday.
it's Tuesday.
No, it is Tuesday.
It's right. See, it is. I don't even know when it is. How am I supposed to run the world? You guys got to get this responsibility off my shoulders.
There's people to tell you what day it is at that level.
It says Tuesday at the top corner of the computer screen I'm looking at right now, and I didn't care enough to look at it. That's how. Maybe this is a personal issue, but I'm just saying, women do better. Women are more.
Maybe you're saving your bandwidth for more important decisions.
Exactly. That's another thing. I don't like making decisions personally. Small decisions. I love when my wife just takes care of everything. She doesn't do it as much anymore because I mean she with all the kids and everything. But back in the day, she used to pick out my clothes in the morning, which was the greatest thing in the world. And I didn't care what it was. I didn't care how I looked. All I cared was if she thought I looked good, then fantastic. And I put zero thought into it. It was just something I didn't have to think about. And it was amazing. I love that. I don't like making decisions. And she has more opinions than me. And I know I probably seem very opinionated. But if she can make decisions and have opinions that I can just share off of her, it's less bandwidth for my mind. I don't got to think about what to wear. Who cares? Who really cares? You know?
Well, that's why I just buy the same stuff. I have like 8 t-shirts in various colors and just jeans. It's all the same black socks.
Yeah, it's like Zuckerberg. He just wears jeans and a t-shirt every day. Same gray shirt.
Yeah, and he saves his mental bandwidth for important stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's a good quality of men.
It's a good move.
Men can do that.
It is a good quality. Saving mental bandwidth.
You know, you're sitting in the Oval Office. You don't have time to look at what day it is. Someone will tell you, I'm too busy trying to figure out how to spell tariffs. Okay? Important stuff.
Yeah.
Tell when it's lunchtime, just bring me my sandwich. I don't want to think about that stupid shit. Who are we nuking?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree on this one. I think that if you're sitting in the Oval Office, you better be juggling multiple things in your mind. Maybe not your lunch order, but I mean, he's getting McDonald's anyways. We all know what's going on over there. But
I'm not talking about anyone specifically, of course.
whoever happens to be,
This is just a hypothetical situation.
yes. Regardless, I need our leaders to have a multi-track mind, and from personal experience and from what I've heard and seen, I don't think men really have that multi-track mind. Not like women do. They're way more capable. And yet, no one trusts them. Not even women. Makes no sense. I'm getting mad about it. Women, I'm your biggest advocate. Am I feminist? Is this what feminism is?
I think so, or some level of it.
I don't know. It's changed so much.
I do like boobs.
I love boobs.
Well, men can have those too. All right?
Moobs.
I don't like man boobs.
Moobies.
They're not as attractive.
No, they never are. And they're hairier.
Well, that's just your preference. You know, some people out there might like it.
To each their own.
And let's get into bodies too, because women can do crazy things with their bodies. Sure. First of all, they're beautiful. They're sculpted by the gods, like a perfectly shaped woman with their curves and everything is just like it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But then you got the whole baby making aspect of it. Like, you can just make a baby. You can make life. That's crazy.
Not with only dirt, you can't.
Not with only dirt.
Not just dirt,
If you call them dirt,
Tad.
well, you gotta add the seed.
Gotta have the seed.
You need the seed, folks.
You need the seed. But then once they make that life, they can sustain that life with their boobies and make milk. Like, how? I don't understand how the woman's body works at all. I mean, I do, but it's crazy. It feels like magic. Making babies and making milk and it just all and being sexy all at the same time. Whoa.
I mean,
What have you ever done?
uh,
One time I farted while I was pissing.
That's pretty cool.
One time?
Without missing,
And I burped
like the stream maintained.
all at the same time.
Hey,
Yeah, I think so.
that's impressive.
Really forced it out even more. Is it?
That's pretty good.
Is it more impressive than making a baby?
Yeah, it's awesome.
One time I shot my shit in my pants.
Yeah, just shooting the shit.
Made my own baby.
But think about back in early days. Go back to our ancestors. You know, where
Yes.
she's all knocked up and she's laying there going, my ankles are swollen or whatever. And we got to protect it. There's saber-toothed tigers and shit. They're hungry. We have an important role to play.
Yes. However, that is no longer the case. I mean, men are generally considered the protectors, at least in the standard male, female.
Yeah, I can punch stuff.
Yeah, it's how things are today. We still are known to defend women physically if need be.
Yeah, on the subway.
But it's not as necessary. We're not fighting bobcats or whatever the fuck. Saber-toothed tigers.
Saber-toothed bobcats.
Saber-toothed bobcats. Yeah. So it's just another thing that now men being stronger isn't for fighting against saber-toothed bobcats. It's not for this, but it's used to intimidate women, which is, it's worse. It's just bad. It's bad. It's all bad. Men need to be wimpier. I don't know. Men are pieces of shit is all I'm really getting at. And they shouldn't be. Stop being pieces of shit. Moral of the story.
People in general are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Women are less so.
Fair. I like that assessment.
I don't know. I think it's just oversimplified. I think we need a nice mix. People in power need to be mixed. Some more women, some men.
That sounds like some DEI bullshit.
Oh, yeah, it's not allowed anymore.
We're not allowed to DEI.
I
guess we're fucked.
We might be fucked.
Seems like it.
Does DEI also mean against women, or is when they hear DEI, they just think I don't like brown people?
No, I think women are included in that.
Well, I know they actually are. I mean, DEI is a broad spectrum of things. It's not just one race or gender or whatever. But they don't know that. They just, it's all hate based. Maybe they know it and they don't care. You know, they hear DEI, but that also affects women. So they're being misogynist by going against DEI as well, in my opinion, at least. So much hate. We already did hate. Stop with all the hate. You know, that's the problem, though. All men make it worse for women, and it's a hateful thing.
Just be cool. Knock it off.
Just be cool. Let's talk about proper gentlemanliness. What's the perfect date? Give me how you should treat a woman.
Well,
not all at once now.
April 24th.
That's a good date. That was my bar mitzvah. April 24th, 2004.
All right. Well, that's the one.
Fantastic. We did it.
What's the perfect? I don't know. You say, well, I guess you're gonna go eat. That's usually where people do. They go to dinner. That's nice.
Food's a good start.
So you say, well, guess where I'm taking you to dinner, and then whatever she guesses first, just take her there.
That's the best move.
That's a great move.
You say, guess where we're going, and she says, there.
Unless you need a reservation.
Well, I don't think about that.
Yeah. That's why you get a reservation at every place in town.
That's also a good move.
Oh God, I don't have my man brain can't handle that. Just have her plan it.
You know what I did? I did plan ahead once. I know I always say I don't plan even tomorrow, but last year, or I guess technically 2 years ago, I was trying to get a reservation for Valentine's Day at a place, and everything was like booked. I couldn't get something until like it was like later, and I wanted to like fuck this. I'm not doing this next year. I booked Open Table, the app you can do reservations from. You can book 1 year in advance. So on February 15th, I reserved a table for February 14th of the next year. And then next year, Valentine's Day rolls around and we had kids. We couldn't go out. I had a primo reservation, just right, nice place, perfect time, and that table went to waste. I didn't even give it up. I might have canceled it that evening. But yeah, that
We went out to dinner on Valentine's exactly once. We were never big on Valentine's, like going out on Valentine's. What just wasn't a thing she ever really cared about. But one year, I don't know, we were together several years at this point, and we were just like, let's give it a shot. Let's be normal people. And it was fucking terrible. It was so busy. It was rushed. The food sucked. There was a restaurant we'd been to, and it was good. It was just a nightmare. And we haven't gone out since on Valentine's. Maybe it was just that one restaurant's issue, and it's not indicative of everywhere, but I don't know. Kind of soured the whole experience for us. So now we just do the basic card flowers, candy.
yeah, card flowers, candy. That's pretty much where we're at now. We can't do anything because these kids, they don't make it easy to do a thing. I can't just go out on a date. So
Yeah,
cards, flower, candy.
We do nothing.
We do nothing.
nothing's the way to go.
It was part of the deal when we started dating. I pretty much told her, like, I don't do Valentine's Day. Take it or leave it.
Oh, that's sad.
Such a man. Ugh.
My wife loves Valentine's Day.
Ugh.
I don't like that. See, this is what's wrong with men. You're the worst, you men.
Well, was she cool with it, or was she just like accepting?
Yeah, she was fine. She was like, okay, I get it.
Did you ask her? Can you ask her again and report back to us?
I will.
I need to know if she's actually fine.
I don't think she's fine. I think she just wanted to make you feel cool, but she resents you.
Maybe she'd rather go out with the bear.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. My wife loves Valentine's Day. I always hyped it up for her. I tried to always go all out. The first time, our first Valentine's Day, I bought this giant, is the biggest one I could find on the interwebs, chocolate heart or chocolate filled heart. It's huge. It is enormous, crazy, so much chocolate. You don't need all this chocolate. And I just went all out. I was like, give me the biggest one of this, get giant, get all these teddy bears and flowers. And I just really went crazy. And now it's like a tradition. I get this giant chocolate heart imported from New Jersey. It's good chocolate. And it's so big. And now the kids love it. So it's fun because now I'm doing it with the kids.
It's chocolate made in New Jersey.
The chocolate, it's made in New Jersey. It's called Conrad's Confectionery. The Dingo Weekly, brought to you by Conrad's Confectionery. Conrad's, we're gonna fuck you up with chocolate.
Just in case.
No, they do though. They make chocolate. They make a whole lot of stuff, and it's good. And but they make the biggest heart I can find. And I get one every year, and it's fun, and the kids love it. But I always tried to go all out for Valentine's Day. She loves Valentine's Day.
How many pounds is it?
That's a good question. Let's see.
How many kilos then?
Did they take it off their website? Because now it's seasonal. Now their website says Easter and St. Patrick's Day. No, show me Valentine's Day.
You bought the last one.
St. Patrick's Day chocolate a thing?
I think like the gold coins and stuff.
I don't know. I guess. I mean, they're a chocolate. They are a chocolate company. So they got to make chocolate year round. I mean, or they're a confectionery company. Let's see.
Conrad, hit us up.
Here it is. Conrad's, hit us up. Number 80. Chocolate sold out. Well, I mean, we're out of season now. Net weight approximately 5.5 pounds.
That's a large chocolate.
It is. I mean, it's a lot of chocolates inside an enormous heart-shaped box.
Oh, it's a heart-shaped box.
Yes. And it's filled with a variety of all their chocolates that they make.
See, I thought you were saying it's like a solid chocolate heart.
Oh, it's not like a solid. No. It is the heart-shaped box filled with chocolates. But it's the biggest heart-shaped box you can find. Biggest I can find. And I get it every year, and it's awesome. And Conrad's.
If anyone else knows of a larger box of chocolate, please let us know.
Yeah, let us know so I can tell Conrad's that they're really needing to step up their game. But they're doing it, and Conrad's, reach out to us. We would love you to be a sponsor of our podcast. Because I love your chocolate. You make good chocolate. But I digress. Treat your women right. Ted, celebrate Valentine's Day. Your wife wants it.
No, I won't do it.
She deserves it. She deserves it, Tad.
He's taking a stance. I respect it.
I'll respect your stance, but I won't agree with it.
Well, what do you do for her birthday then? I'm sure it's a bigger deal.
It's a bigger deal.
Yeah, it's a bigger deal. Usually a dinner out or a dinner in.
Yeah. The kids make it hard. So dinner in, it'll still be a nice dinner. We'll be getting steaks for sure. Nice fillets. Definitely more presents in the mix. Valentine's Day is less presents in my opinion. I know it's always supposed to be like jewelry or something, but it's more cards and flowers and chocolates. Where your birthday is, you're getting gifts.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing jewelry.
I just give her cash.
Cash.
Yeah, a couple lotto scratch-offs.
Dinner and a stack of cash. Happy birthday.
As much as my wife would love cash, I don't think she would love it from me as a gift.
You should try it.
I should try it, maybe.
I mean,
What if I just gave her like a couple of crisp $100 bills?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a gift card to everywhere.
This is terrible advice. This is why men are the worst.
Okay.
I'm going to try it. What's the next holiday? I gotta
Go ask a woman, hey, do you want $200? See how many say no.
Yeah, but those women aren't the mother of my children. We don't have a history, and they don't expect other things from me. So they would gladly take $200.
Yeah, for $200 though.
I'll take $200, but there's no sentimental gifting there. I'm supposed to be sentimental with my wife.
I think it's more transactionary.
She doesn't want. This is not a transactional relationship. I don't know.
That's good.
Yeah, I think it's sentimental. It's also it's like I'm just saying, like,
Cash.
I'm secure enough in my self to know that I have no idea what you want. So here's some cash.
You know what we do is we have shared lists. So on the iPhones, there's an app where you can share lists with each other and it'll update. So we each have our own like gift registry for one another. Like these are things that I would want if you ever happen to give me a gift for whatever holiday comes up in the future. And you can put as much stuff as you want on there and you can pick and choose. And I know that you want these things and I don't have to get her everything on the list. Sometimes I'll splurge, sometimes whatever, but it'll give me a base of like, okay, I know what you want, because sometimes it's hard. It's hard to know specifically what you want. Like, oh, you wanted the sweater. I don't know you want the sweater. Like, you got to tell me. So you list it all down, and I'll do the same. I'm not really good at that though, because there's not much I really want. I have most of what I want, and if I want something, I'll just buy it for myself.
Yeah, but that is a really great idea for buying gifts.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm definitely terrible at buying gifts, so that's a great idea that I'm probably going to steal, because I don't know, usually my wife will open a gift from me and I'll be waiting for a reaction like, eh? And she'll be like, oh, that's nice. And then this year at Christmas, I got her the new Apple Watch, which she, I guess, wanted.
Ooh.
And then she cried. She was like, oh, I actually like this gift.
Oh my God. You're so bad at giving gifts that when you give a good one, she cries.
Yep. Apparently.
Fantastic.
So that's why we stick to chocolates and flowers on Valentine's Day.
I try and stick to her registry, which we go off our names. So mine would be like the Robbistry, and hers is
Her name is Stree.
her name is Tree.
Oh, you guys are cute.
Yeah, we're super cute. We're fucking adorable. But I try and stick to her list, and then sometimes I'll maybe add like my own, like, oh, I thought you would like this too, just to surprise her. Because I like a little surprise element in there too. I don't always want to just like, oh, I want this, get it for me. Okay, here you go. Like I want to, like, oh, I thought of you. I tried, and at least you got what you wanted to. And she does that with our kids too, which is great. She'll make Amazon wish lists, and when it's one of our kids' birthdays, she'll send out the Amazon wish list to be like to all our family and friends, be like, this is what the kids want for their birthday, which is great, because then you don't got to think about it. You don't got to get duplicate gifts. You don't got to get the wrong gift or get something that I want to return. Like, this is the list. Registries are great. Use it for everything.
I definitely underutilize that.
And this is why women are better.
That's women being smarter.
That's women being smarter. This is something I wouldn't do. I wouldn't have done this without her. She's better than me at doing everything, really.
Okay, well, who can you thank for those wish list functions on Amazon? Jeffrey Bezos.
Mackenzie Scott Bezos. Somehow she had something to do with that.
Man.
She was a co-founder of Amazon too. So don't even.
Yeah, but when it was like nerdy bookstore shit.
Doesn't matter. Co-founder. She did that. That was Mackenzie. Jeff didn't give a shit. He just cares about his penis rocket.
They didn't even have a wish list then, probably.
Yep. I'm just saying, women, they know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not on his side. Still, fuck you, Jeff Bezos. But
feels like you're leaning towards men at this point, and I'm just disappointed in you.
He's used to it.
Yeah, that means nothing.
Oh, your whole life is just disappointment.
Just a string of disappointed people.
Damn.
No, I mean, the reason I'm defending men so much is because it would be a really shitty podcast if we said, who's better, men or women? And all three of us went, women. See you next week. So you're fucking welcome.
That's a good point. Let's devil's advocate this. What makes men better?
They're not dirt, right, Tad?
They're soil.
There's a difference.
You need the seed.
Men, go ahead. Defend men. What makes men so great?
That's what I've been doing.
No, I haven't heard a convincing argument.
Have you been listening?
No, I haven't. I haven't listened to a damn word you said.
We punch stuff.
We punch stuff.
Yeah, we protect the pregnant women. We gather food.
I don't gather shit.
We can go to the park and load up some dead animals.
This isn't helping your case.
What else?
I just feel like we need to reverse everything. Men need to just take a backseat for a while. I just want to see what happens. That's kind of how I see this whole new administration. You got Republicans in every you got the House, the Senate, the executive branch, the judicial. Everyone's a Republican. Let's just see what happens. Fuck it. Why not? Let's do the same with women too. That's next. Let women run everything. Who cares anymore?
Okay, after this is all said and done and it's burnt to the ground, we just hand it over to the women and say, see what you can do with this.
Yeah, good luck. Fix it.
Yeah, enjoy. We broke it.
Women might not exist after this. Help.
We need help.
They certainly need help.
We can ask Mexico too and Canada. Ayúdame, por favor.
Maybe that's what we need. Every 4 years, we just say fuck it and change everything.
Until we find something that works and then stick with it.
No, if we find something that works, we change it immediately and keep trying other things.
Still, after 4 years, we go, well, that was great, but I hope they don't fuck it up next.
I mean, is that what we tend to do?
We
had a budget surplus under Clinton. Into the Bush years. 20-year war. It's not his fault. It's Dick Cheney.
100% his fault.
Maybe not 100%.
Yeah.
It's his dad's fault, at least.
I mean, given what we know now, I'd go back there in a heartbeat.
Either way, we don't learn from our past mistakes. That would be smart. We immediately stop doing what's working and change everything. It's also a perception thing.
Embrace the chaos.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm leaning into it. Yeah, I was bummed out. Everything was just shit. But now I'm leaning into it. Not in like I'm cheering them on way, but I'm just like fuck it, who cares way.
Yeah, I'm a sitting back with my arms folded kind of position.
Yep.
But I have a sour look. I have a grumpy face on. Don't think I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm mumbling to myself over here, but I mean, no one's listening to me, so who gives a shit? Well, now people are listening. Our millions and millions of viewers.
Millions.
I keep saying viewers. No one can see us. Our listeners.
Well, on the YouTube channel, you can look at whatever picture we put up.
Just imagine.
Is there a picture?
I don't know.
We'll put a picture.
Imagine what I look like. You let your imagination run wild. So, that's another thing. I've been hearing recently that people have been saying we sound alike. Maybe we are all one person using slightly different voices.
This is all AI anyway.
What if this whole podcast was just AI generated? Like, we're not even people. None of this is real. We're just a bunch of fucking clankers.
Whoa, easy with the hard C there.
It's possible.
Hard R on that clanka.
Clankers. Fuck clankers. Is what I would say to convince you that I wasn't one. Yep. So, anyways, women rule, men drool.
I'm just looking
Yeah.
at the screen, and our names are arranged DRT, and I just keep thinking dirt, dirt.
Dirt. You dirt.
Oh boy.
Yeah, my one track mind went to a zero track mind. I got nothing else.
We need to squeeze another couple minutes out, right?
Oh, for sure.
Do we have anything on the list still?
Let's check the docket. Ability to sway men.
And go.
They can do that with their boobs.
Yes, they can do that with their boobs. They're also more in touch with their emotions, which is nice. That's something that hey, we need more emotion.
Yeah, I can't even defend that. They definitely are.
I feel like I've become more in touch with my emotions since I've had kids.
Yeah, the kids do that.
I think it's more when I see something bad happen to kids, it gets me. Not my kids, other kids out in the world, and then I get emotional.
You ever watch a kid movie with your kids, like a Disney movie or something, and I'll just cry at the end?
Like Coco.
Oh yeah.
Don't ever watch Coco unless you just want to bawl.
Coco was great. That was a good one.
I can't watch it again though. I can't go through that.
When she starts singing at the end, every time. But just like the rest of my emotions, you got to push it down deep, let it turn into colon cancer or something, and then cut it out.
You gotta shoot that shit out.
You got to shoot the shit.
I had something, but then I lost it. I had a thought.
See? There's that man brain again. Sometimes they just leave the thoughts.
So what's the official Dingo Daily stance?
I think we decided men are better, right?
Conclusively.
See you next week, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. No, you were saying?
Who was?
Dingo he was saying something, but then I said something, and then he forgot everything.
Yep. Zero track mind. No, it was the ability to sway men. We didn't touch on that at all.
Yes.
You mentioned.
Yeah, see, that's something where you're kind of working from behind the scenes. Like behind every strong man is a strong woman. Blah, 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 whatever. But that's not, I don't even think that's real. I don't think people in leadership positions are being actually swayed by women. I think it's more like my wife can get me to do whatever she wants me to do.
Well, if that's the case, aren't women in control then?
To an extent. I mean, maybe the first lady is really the president,
So we did it.
but that's not the case today.
We did it, everyone. They're in charge.
I don't think that's always the case. Did we solve misogyny?
Congratulations. It's the gay guys you got to watch out for. There's no women back there.
Gay guys can get pretty catty. I like gay guys, though.
So fun.
They're fun.
They know how to have a good time.
They really do.
They get it. If you want to party, go party with a gay guy.
Yeah.
Maybe avoid the poppers.
No, when in Rome.
Or go hard on the poppers.
If you're going to do it 100%.
110%. Really, really go for it. Yeah. All right. What's better? Gay men or straight men? It's gay men, right?
Probably.
Probably. Okay. What's better? Gay men or women?
Gay men.
Really? I think I'm still going women.
Keanu Reeves.
I mean, Keanu Reeves is the best of us.
Tiger Woods.
He is not the best of us.
In 2008, he was. I think I got to go with Robbbie. Women are better than gay men. Just because they're still men.
They're still men.
Like, they can't have babies and stuff.
They got no soil.
They got no soil. They're all seed, no soil.
They got no soil.
That's a good t-shirt idea. Men. All seed, no soil.
All seed, no soil. I love it. We'll sell Dingo Daily t-shirts.
Available in the Dingo shop, yeah.
Yeah. We will have a merch store soon enough. Keep an eye out and buy our shit. We're trying to sell out. Men, all seed, no soil.
We're trying to afford eggs here.
Yeah.
And $18 strawberries.
Don't get me started on the goddamn strawberries again.
It's not just a strawberry.
Okay, for the record, I love the Japanese people and culture, okay? It's a joke. I'm sure they're delicious, but it's not going in my yogurt.
Yeah, it's a waste. Waste that strawberry on some yogurt.
I mean, it's good yogurt. It's Kirkland, organic Greek.
At least get the John Stamos brand, whatever, Oikos, or I don't know.
I'm not gonna. Makes me uncomfortable eating the John Stamos cream.
If I'm going to eat any man's cream, it's going to be John Stamos.
I agree.
I guess if I have to pick, but
If I had to pick, it'd actually be Chase Utley. Ooh, what a man.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, most people wouldn't. Former second baseman for the Philadelphia Phillies.
I'm Googling.
It's beautiful. He's a silver fox now. Oh, he went gray, but in a beautiful way. Love that man.
Yeah. All right.
You know you would.
I said all right.
Mhm,
Said what I
mhm.
said. Fine. Nice jawline, Chase.
Yeah, he's got a beautiful jawline.
All right. I see you. I'm not going to have his yogurt, though.
I don't think he has yogurt, but I would eat it.
Is he all soil, no seed?
He's got the soil, the seed. He's got it all.
All right.
Chase, if you're out there, I love you. Come on our podcast.
Yeah. Me and Tad can leave for a couple minutes if you guys want to talk.
That's fine with me. I don't need you.
The wheels are falling off.
All right. Guys, I think we did it.
Another one in the books.
We solved misogyny. Another one in the books. We solved misogyny. I'm proud of us. Men are the worst. Women are the best. And put them in charge next time. Every time.
Every time.
We're going to hand them the charred remains and see what they can craft it into and put on their Pinterest wall.
I love that.
Just blow some ashes in their face. Here, fix this. And I bet they would. I bet they would.
They would. They would, and they'd film it, and they would send it to us as an Instagram reel for us to watch.
And I'll watch it next month. Eventually. With all the other ones.
Yeah. I won't.
One day. All right, guys.
All right.
Thanks for coming out. This was great. We did it. Go us.
Good job. See you next week.
See you next week, and thanks for tuning in.
Cheers.
I have some things to tell you, it sucks but they're true. Most of you will die alone, there's nothing you can do. All you little incels can still have your fun. Just keep your expectations on an orgy for one. You can spread your seed until it starts to hurt, but you can't grow shit without the dirt. Alpha male, alpha male, alpha, alpha male, alpha, alpha male, alpha, alpha male. From Elon Musk to Andrew Tate, they paid big money just to buy a date, and they better not blink if they want to see me as I run fast as I can from their tiny weenie. You can burp your own worm, you'll never see a kitty. The last time you used your mouth was on your mama's titty. Your fragile egos make you look like a fool. Most men are shit, but dingoes